Good morning, kids. So, we're back with the advent calendar. So, today's the 2nd of December. You're excited for... Oh, I found number 2. It's here, look. Can you see? And it's a sack of presents. Should we open it? Oh! So this book is Sleeping Beauty. Let me close that up and put this down a minute. So this is not a very big book, so I think it's going to be a shortened version of the story. Now, if anybody would like to watch Sleeping Beauty, any of the films, tell your mums to put Maleficent on. This is the best version of the story, kids. Right. Once upon a time, a queen had a baby daughter. We must hold a party for little Rose, said the king. Invitations went out across the kingdom. A special invitation went to 7 fairies. Please will you be Rose's fairy godmothers? Ah, look at the fairy godmothers. Cute. The party began with a great feast. Guests ate from golden plates with goblets sparkled with jewels. Time for presents, said the king. 6 fairy godmothers showered the Princess Rose with wishes. One gave her grace, one gave her wisdom, one gave her happiness, one gave her resilience, one gave her courage, and one gave her kindness. They're all the best things to have. Stop! Screeched a voice. A furious fairy had appeared from nowhere. How dare you forget me? I have a wish for Princess Rose too. So, this is Maleficent, look. Because they forgot to invite her. At 16, she will prick her finger on a spinning wheel and die. Everyone gasped. One guest even fainted. Don't worry, said the 7th fairy. I can't undo the spell, but I can soften it. The Princess Rose won't die. She will simply fall asleep, and after 100 years a prince will wake her up. That wasn't enough for the king, though. All the spinning wheels must be burned, he declared. Bonfires blazed all over the kingdom, but one spinning wheel was hidden away. Princess Rose grew up, just as the fairies had wished. At 16 years old, she was creative, graceful, she was always kind. One day, when the king and queen were away on a visit, Princess Rose decided to explore the palace. She wandered down the halls and up the stairs until she came to a wooden door at the very top of the tower. Oh no, guess who was in that tower? Inside sat a woman spinning. Come nearer, my dear, she whispered. Look what it is. She's going to make her go to sleep, isn't she? Princess Rose took a closer look and pricked her finger, and at once she fell into a deep, deep sleep. Ha ha ha, cackled the woman, and vanished with a bang. The servants heard the bang and came running, but no one could wake Rose. 4 footmen carried her to her bed. The king and queen raced home. The youngest fairy flew at once to the palace. She thought, Rose will only be lonely when she wakes up. 100 years is a long time for a sleep. Even Grandma don't sleep that long. So she flew around the palace and sprinkled everyone with magic. The cooks in the kitchen fell asleep. The gardeners in the herb garden fell asleep. Even the guards fell asleep and started snoring. Outside, a tangle of thorny trees sprang up around the walls. Look at the castle. Everyone asleep inside. Soon a thick forest surrounded the palace. Spiky branches barred the way. No one could get through. 100 years later, a prince noted the palace as he rode by, and he says, "Who lives there?" No one seemed to know. The prince decided he was going to go see for himself. He crept through the courtyard past dreaming doorkeepers and dozing dogs. At last he came to Rose's room. "Hello," she said. She's woke up, look. Because it's been 100 years. "Hello," he replied. "What happened here? Everyone's asleep." As he spoke, the palace came back to life. The king and queen were overjoyed to meet the prince who had broken the spell. "We need another party to celebrate," said the king. A few weeks later, they held a grand ball, and this time no horrible fairies appeared to spoil the fun.
Definitely go watch Maleficent. It's a really good film, and it shows you why the evil fairy did that. Bye!